everything.
Really?
Thank you.
Pumpkins?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know why? They put spices in it. Like brown sugar.
What, are you gonna crank up microwave?
Yeah.
Have you heard ours? Ours clanks as it runs.
Is it?
There's something wrong with the fan.
I'd like you to know that microwaves that work so well is courtesy of Rick. Rick will have to tell you where he got it from.
No.
Pardon?
Garage sale, wasn't it?
He doesn't know.
Not originally. I
You
think
were,
that's
you two were
the
instrumental in the acquisition of that, weren't you? Of the
But
microwave?
it's
Sitting up by the side of the road?
I don't think so.
I think it was from the trash.
I tend to believe.
That works really good.
I don't know.
Better than ours.
That's probably good, Rick.
Just use the butter would melt.
Well, that, just needed to put some,
People throw things out for very
Thank
minor
you.
reasons.
I can put it back in?
no,
My
that's
friends-
fine.
You
Just
sure?
enough to,
One of my friends at work likes to build, they're called projection systems, where you take what's on your computer and you can
Is it
project
fine?
it up
Okay, then?
onto a screen for meetings.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a device that lets you do that. And he likes to build them from spare parts, so work was throwing out like 6 of them, and he figured if I take all 6, I'll be able to get enough good
Sure.
parts to put them together. He plugs 4 of them in and they work.
Oh my
People just
gosh.
couldn't get it to work or something, so they could throw it out.
Work through them out?
What were they?
The projection systems to project your computer.
We have
on a
one of those.
screen.
We found one of those.
Would it be something that I could use as a layperson, or is it more for businesses?
Businesses
For
mostly.
displaying something.
I know you're talking about it.
It's when you do a slideshow, you can put it on an overhead projector.
Show
Instead
everyone.
of showing up on your screen, it shows up on the projector clear, so the transparency on the screen, so you can run a slideshow.
Okay, I used that when I was teaching. They do that a
Or
lot
like
in
everything you do on the computer, you can just see like the mouse moving around.
That's right.
I would think Honeywell would like give it to somebody before they throw it away.
That's foolish.
People don't know how to make stuff work, but they acquire it, it falls
They ought to
in.
give it to the schools.
I mean, the stuff I collect at work is unbelievable. People don't know what to do with it, so they just, when they move day, these piles of stuff climb up and you go through the stuff, and, oh, I can use that.
So it's free for the taking.
You're supposed, either that or the trash guys will haul it off, so I'm not supposed to collect it.
Mom was asking, where did the microwave come from? Was that
My
something?
apartment complexes, and both of them I've lived in, people just throw amazing amounts of stuff out. So I took it out of a dumpster.
Dumpster.
And it worked?
Yeah.
That's Mom's microwave.
It's better than one have been using.
Actually, we filled up a 2-car garage with
Really?
stuff this summer.
The beauty of it is it heats your food and gives you an MRI at the same time.
No. Magnetic glow, not magnetic
That's it,
resonance.
okay. That's all I need is a glow.
is this something that runs in your family?
Garbage picking?
Checking garbage, just, you're the darndest person for bringing home stuff when, after you go jogging at night.
Treasure, all right?
Yeah.
Doesn't, I know.
In the dark of night.
That's her car. She wouldn't tell where she got these things from. The day before trash was picked up, the night before trash was picked up,
Who?
and encased the neighborhood after dark.
Who was that?
Who's this?
Beverly.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
So that's where we get it from.
Cindy's really big.
Here, she wouldn't tell that she bought her clothes
You
from
gotta go on sale.
Huh?
You gotta go
Second
on
hand
sale.
place.
Karen came home one night, well, I shouldn't say she came home, she couldn't actually drag it home with that hospital bed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You got
That's
that
a
house
good
in
find.
that way?
Yeah.
Sorry, the road.
Maggie's home.
Well, that wasn't a trick, wasn't it? Getting in the car?
Oh my God.
Wendy helped me. I couldn't have done it alone. It was too heavy. But I went to the door and I asked the people if I could have it because it was so nice. For all I knew, someone was going to be picking it up. And this little 4-year-old said, okay. It's okay.
Another piece of candy, kid.
I went to the end of it.
That's
No,
okay.
it was Wendy.
The kid,
Do you remember it as being you?
Mhm.
I remember it as being Wendy.
Wendy was probably too embarrassed. I know Wendy.
the people across the street from the kid's house moved out, and they left their washer and dryer at the curb
Wow.
in front of the house. And Ricky sat there and looked at it, and looked at it, and looked at it, said, they're really gonna come back and get this.
Well, it had like duct tape and stuff on it.
They're really gonna come back and get this. They're really gonna come back and get this. So I drove up, they're really gonna come back and get this.
And you took it?
No,
And they really did
Did
come back
they?
and get it.
I
Or
bet.
somebody
gone
else
in
did.
the morning.
Yeah.
You'd ask your dad, or Rick, help him, Rick, put some ham on the plate. Tom's concerned about my nuts.
Well, everything kinda went by you, Mom.
It's all right,
One piece, Mom?
please. My time would come.
Want me to microwave that, warm it up, Mom?
No, no.
You can't be sure that they came back and got that.
I
Someone-
can't.
Yeah, somebody like you could
But I-
pick that up.
Yeah, we did have.
But it was pretty, they had all appearances they were coming back and
I'm not supposed to have a knife.
What drives me crazy is
It's okay.
in my apartment complex is they've been throwing out washers and dryers. And I don't know if it's the place abandoning the fact they rent them, you can rent apartments with them, or whether they're really broken. But they're too big to go pick up, lug around, find them.
And play with.
Well, I don't know.
Do you have a hookup?
This dump's now having a real problem with all the electronic.
All the oils in them,
Here you have to separate everything around electronic and cardboard and,
yeah. Now Texas, it's amazing. Whatever if you can fit it in the dumpster, they'll take it. I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
Wow.
I took
Could
less
be
time to
behind the
unload
times.
all the cardboard and stuff than I did move in. Over at that dumpster.
Did you
Had
hear
to
he
separate
said?
all that paper.
He said he spent more time disposing of all your cardboard than he did moving you in.
Oh, no.
Because you have to cut into preset sizes. Like our guy's like 2x4 pieces,
Well, paper
50
would,
by 4 feet.
they won't take paper with cardboard. Cardboard has to be separated. So you have to, that and flatten the boxes down.
Yeah.
He went to a dump where it was
And,
separate.
After we thought we had a spot, we might have gotten away with getting rid of it. It was a big complex.
When the archaeologists do it, dig about 2,000 years from now, they're gonna be in for a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the
These
thing is,
people were
I mean, I
idiots.
really, at some point in time, landfills are gonna be mined.
Is that good?
for the stuff that's
Not
in
bad.
it. The paper, plastics, the metals. I mean, somebody's gonna literally go and mine those things. And it's like, geez, maybe I should go to the town and
Can I-
buy the rights to it.
He's gonna, I don't need them
And
to.
just pass it on from generation to
Strong enough.
generation
Go ahead, I got
until
your
it's worth
choice.
something, because someday it's gonna be.
True.
Boy, thank you.
Because there's gonna be things in there that they can't get anymore.
Am I the only one
Yeah.
eating or what?
Isn't that ham
No.
good?
Yeah, ham is delicious.
What kind of ham is this? Is it a shank?
Ham.
Is it a
No.
whole ham?
Oh,
It's cooked.
well, it wasn't part of
Hillside?
him.
So it's not a shank, it's a whole
Well,
ham?
it didn't say so, but
So it's
just
a
a
Anybody else
bone in
have?
that. It has to be part of the check.
Can
Anybody
you
else
find
have?
a spot for it, Karen?
You'll have to find the label.
Don't you like
Karen.
to hear?
I'm fine, I'm just like,
Taking your time.
You guys
Well-
been snacking? I can't believe you kids aren't hungry.
Rick, when I see the ads in the paper, I never really know which one is the one I want, because they sell like 3 different kinds.
It's more milk. Can you grab it?
Oh,
it's right
picnic ham, they sell a picnic ham too.
They don't buy chicken,
Is that the one that's real salty?
here. Oh, don't get a picnic ham?
It's all salty and fatty.
Yeah, it is.
You guys will
It
be
is.
thirsty
I
before the
waste
night's
money.
over.
It's true.
Ham is salty.
I haven't had ham in years.
I always wanted to buy one of those country hams, the ones that hang in the brown
Mm-hmm.
canvas sack. And then I got talking to a guy who's from Virginia, and he told me, oh, you do? And he went on to great
Can I get
detail
some
telling me how to
lunch? Get the
prepare
food
that
back.
ham to be
Gives
good.
you more room.
It was too complicated?
You gotta soak it for days and flush it and flush it and
Yeah.
flush it.
Thanks.
It's
Like
full of
Jeff did.
salt.
Wow.
Yeah, they have some weird
Is that what
cooking
I-
techniques down
Bill?
there.
I can put it up here if you
Yeah, but you know, whenever I serve a ham, I just don't salt the other things, like the potatoes, the mashed potatoes, I just don't salt those, because then your taste bud carries it over.
Does it?
Yeah,
It does work?
yeah, so
The
you
rest
just,
of us put salt on the other stuff and get twice as much stuff.
Conditioning.
Oh, it's so funny now, it was not too long ago, we heard now that salt's supposed to be good for you.
Well, you need
Yep.
salt.
I mean,
Everything's, I think, is good for us in moderation.
Thanks.
We're supposed to have cholesterol. Well, you need cholesterol. Your body manufactures it if you don't have enough of it.
It's like, I don't know.
Analysis
How
sometimes.
long ago?
I don't know.
If you
After
don't have
horseback riding,
special
which was
needs,
probably-
Actually, it was about
If you would eat food
Maybe
in
an hour and a half
moderation.
Oh my gosh, no wonder.
It's
Yeah.
fairly
Wow.
safe.
Should have enough count?
Yeah,
He's still feeling his lunch effects.
So each
What do you have
food
for lunch?
has some
Sandwich. No.
Or that big lunch.
Work with me now.
Is that a cow or a sheep? He had me looking. I'm looking around, there's a whole herd
He's
of goats
just
right
like
next to the
Lisa.
fence
Lisa
there.
says, look at
Well,
this
Gary said
cow.
there's gonna be cows coming up, and then I saw black and white things.
I saw a cow.
The
When
white
we
one?
went to the barn to the
Yeah.
left of it.
White one.
You
They
never
were
have to
unusual,
wait
weren't they?
Chick-fil-A.
I'm not
Did you
sure.
You
think?
don't get
They're
to see
split
the right
hooves. They
animal.
call them
Blonde,
split hooves.
beigey,
Oh,
They
they
didn't
got
look
an
like-
ant
they
kid,
didn't-
they run
They
the
really
house
look
much.
different.
They're called split
And
hooves,
it's
I know, but
cows.
I don't know what
Eat
type
more
of cow.
chicken.
That's what they call them down there, split
They're
hooves.
pretty
It's the female.
fat.
They do all these
I never heard of
variations,
that.
and they spell
Yeah.
stuff
And it's a
wrong.
southern, they
Yeah.
were white and,
Well, they had good ads years ago.
almost
when
looked like
we
it's
were
like
here.
they had Brahma
3 years
in
ago.
them, but they weren't Brahma bulls or anything, but
Oh, they were just real
Are they
creative things.
peculiar to this area?
yeah,
In the
yeah, you
kitchen
see 'em a
area,
lot.
yep, that's our place.
There was a commercial on this year, it was great. This little girl runs down the hallway of a 1940s, 30s house. And you can see the archway of the living room, and she goes, wow! And she turns around and she peeks feet back down the hall, and she's yelling, Mommy, Daddy, Mommy, Daddy, Mommy, Daddy, Santa. You know, this stuff.
Oh,
Gets the parents come down back down the hall. And the parents stand there with their mouths open and the camera turns around, pans the living room. Ferrari, Harley Davidson, I mean the place is just
Big
packed
screen
with people.
TVs.
Big- There's all wonderful stuff. And the father goes, those must have been good cookies. And a little girl, they got,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
one of these deals where the camera's right in the little girl's face and the parents are behind her. So she's kind of distorted but bigger than life. She goes, not cookies, cheese.
I've heard that on the radio, that's
Uh-huh.
It's really cleverly done. You're sitting there thinking, well, where's this thing going? What could it be? Betty Crocker or whatever it is, and she says, no.
It's good to hear two people appreciate a commercial. Some of these commercials, I don't even know what they're
I
advertising.
know.
The ones they did for the ladies' soccer team were great. Remember those? Shows a little girl in the playpen. The women's soccer team was a phenomenon this year, and so we as spectators got to know the names of the girls that were playing. And the goalie, I don't remember her name, but I think she was... Oh, did I walk right into that? Didn't I?
Yeah,
Anyway.
it ran right into that wall. I mean, it walked.
Anyway, the woman is cleaning house. It looks like it's the 50s. She's vacuuming and she's picking stuff up and she picks up this ball and she throws it in the playpen and the little girl blocks it and picks it back out. Didn't any of you see that?
I see that.
It was great. And the mother picks it up and throws it back in and the little girl blocks it. And then it says support women's soccer or something like that. And they had a whole bunch of those. It was really good.
What I never understood about that was one of them took her shirt off, and they had a big deal
Oh,
about it.
no,
I don't know
ridiculous.
what the thing was.
I know, it's a shame.
Was she endorsing a product? I mean, I have a problem with
Just
that.
that she was in a, what is it called, the girls running?
Euphoria. So there is a
Called Euphoria?
suspicion. There is a
Why, where are you going with this? I'm not sure what.
The type of shirt she had on, and that's what they were making a big deal out of. It was more like, it looked as a bra almost.
It's a sports bra, honey.
Sports bra.
So like Nike, if it was a Nike one, it was like a
I think so.
promotion?
There's
No,
a suggestion
it had
that
nothing to
she
do
was
with the
paid to do
promotion.
that.
They're just like cash for
I don't
sure.
believe that. I
I
think
don't
what they
either.
were saying, that it was kind of indecent for her to take off her shirt, because it looked like a sports bra type, a very flimsy.
That's what a male would think.
However,
I
if
know.
you watched any of those games, did you notice a lot of the former foreign women didn't have sports bras on?
Maybe not.
It must be an American thing. They
So
didn't
what did
have
they wear?
Sports bras. I don't know, but they didn't seem to have much support.
Oh.
And
Exciting games.
so I would.
I guess I would agree with that.
So-
I wish you'd kick
so-
that thing.
So as a, based on that observation, then I suppose for an American to pull her shirt off and expose what her undergarment was,
Oh.
may have seemed scandalous, but it shouldn't have to us. And our American press should have left her alone, and they jumped all over.
That
Yeah, I
was
didn't get it.
silly.
Really shot a lot of like jokes about
Yeah, I
it.
didn't think anybody took it too seriously.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
they
that's
did.
all
Made-
you
made
heard
fun of
about.
her.
How can,
In the
It was
in
a
the press
shame they
it did.
just made such a big deal.
not to change subject, but have you been following the top 50 athletes of the century?
A little bit, not a lot.
Do you see who's left?
Uh-uh.
The bottom four right now, the final four.
Top four.
Top four, bottom four. Is Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Babe Ruth, get this one, Jim
And who?
Brown.
Jim Brown,
Jim
football player.
Brown.
Jim Brown?
He's a
running back.
running back for, used to be for the Cleveland Browns.
Years ago.
I mean, here's a man that was suspected molester in Syracuse when he was in college.
Oh, really?
He's thrown one wife off a balcony. He's beat up his other wife. He's constantly beating on women all over the place. And here they're gonna try to
Sounds
board
like a
him
real
in.
professional boxer.
Oh, I can't believe they'd use him
And the-
for anything.
And we've been kind of following it, they just showed different highlights. They've been working backwards, was it the top 50 or top 100?
Top 50.
So
I
they
wonder
started
what
with
they
50 and
measure.
they were working backwards, and we really kind of thought the Babes, the
Cesareus.
Harris would get it. She was an outstanding athlete. When you
Quite an
see anything about her, it's phenomenal the things she did.